Okay, so what have we been talking about? What did we start talking about last week? What unit did we start talking about last week, Bethany?
Data from tally chart and
Data that we collect, yeah, and one of the ways that we organize that data is in what kind of charts? Let you finish. Tally charts, very good. Tally charts are a way that we organize the information or the data that we collect. The other one that you said you forgot is called a frequency chart. A frequency chart. Yes, Tyler. Okay, so I titled this PowerPoint, Tayshawn, I titled this PowerPoint Data Collection and Display. A display is just putting something up for your eyes to look at. Putting something up for your eyes to look at. So here's different versions, or here's different ways that you can display data. Okay, so quick review. We collect data or we collect information. So we've been practicing in class. We've been practicing collecting data or collecting information in class by taking surveys. Who can tell us what a survey is? What is a survey? Edric.
A survey is where you just ask a bunch of people on the same question.
Very good. A survey is when you ask a bunch of people the same question. You do this so you can figure out all the different possible responses of data collection. Okay, and then we've been organizing our data by using tally charts or sometimes frequency charts to help us keep track of the information that we're collecting. So, Japaris, if you walked around to everybody in the class asking what the favorite candy bar is, would it be easy for you to remember, okay, in your head, okay, Taylor likes Mars bars, Nathaniel likes Hershey bars, or would it be kind of easy to forget? It'd be kind of easy to forget. So we organize that data or we keep track of it by using a tally chart. And there's an example. So this part looks like a tally chart. Because remember, a tally chart uses little lines. And a frequency table or a frequency chart uses the numbers. Yeah, exactly. So this is kind of a combination of a tally chart and a frequency chart. Okay, we worked on this on Thursday and a little bit on Friday, but our schedule got super crazy. What is this called? What is one way to display data? What is one way to display data, Michael? Okay, yes, this does use a number line. This does use a number line, but what do we call this graph? You are correct in that this does use a number line. But what do we call this specific type of graph? There's a special name for this certain kind of graph. One way to display data. A line plot, very good. That is a line plot. That's one way to display data. One way to display data. Another way to display data, this is what we're going to practice today. Another way to display data is by using a bar graph. You guys did this in 2nd grade. So these are all little bars. That's why we call it a bar graph. Okay, so here's a picture of a world map. This is us. This is the United States. We're about right here. Georgia's about right here. I know that because this is Florida. Florida's little piece that sticks out. Georgia's right above Florida. So who remembers where I used to live last year? Joshua. In Kenya. Very good. Kenya is a country in Africa. So we live here. Last year I lived all the way over here in Kenya. Last year I lived all the way over here in Kenya. I lived all the way in Kenya. And I've told you guys a little bit. Do they speak English in Kenya?
No.
Well, they do speak English in Kenya. They have 2 official languages. So they do speak English, but do they only speak English?
No.
No, they also speak another language. Anybody remember what it's called? Janai? Not Japanese. That's what they speak in Japan. They speak
Spanish.
not Spanish. They speak a language called not gibberish. Swahili. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you for you to remember that. That's wonderful. Okay. By the time I count to 3, eyes need to be on me. 1, 2, 3. You guys are awesome. So, in Kenya, they speak Swahili. Now, I want you guys to turn and talk to a partner about a trip or a journey that you've taken. So that could be a trip or a journey to your grandma's house in South Carolina. It could be a trip or a journey to Honduras. So turn and talk to a partner for 1 minute about a trip or a journey that you have taken. Go.